2024 was a massive year in the airsoft world with a ton of new products hitting the market. So we're going to give you our top 15 favourite new releases of 2024, but with a few rules. For this video, we're going to be setting a 1 product limit per brand. Also, we're only going to be including products that we have first-hand experience with here at BZ, which means we've either stocked them in the shop here in 2024, or we've seen them and used them at a show like MOA or IWA. Also, we can only include items that had a UK general release in 2024 at time of recording, so we can't include items that are really close to landing here at BZ, like the Nexus HPA engine, like the Airsoft Volcano. Those will be for our new products of 2025 list coming on January 1st. But of course, this is just the top 15. We're not going to cover every single product from every single brand that released this year. So you tell us, what was your favorite new airsoft item in 2024? Let us know in a comment below. Although these are our top 15 favorites, we're not going to be ranking them against each other. We're just going to be doing this list alphabetically by brand name. With that being said, let's get started with number 1. But before we get in this video, I just want to give a shout out to what I believe is the most underrated product of 2024. It's this from EG Smoke Grenades. Just looks like a standard little grenade, boring stuff, but then you just pull it up and pow, that's an extendable water bottle right there. This is my favorite product of the year. I don't know why every single airsofter in the country doesn't have one of these things. Why this didn't top our list of best sellers of 2024, I will never know. Go and watch that if you haven't already. But if you've got any sense, you'll go out and get yourself an EG Smoke Grenades water bottle. You can just sit in your room and do this all day long. It's so much fun. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Up first, alphabetically, we've got a very late entry onto the list. Just squeezing in is the Amarok 250 round M4 mid-cap magazine. These things landed a week before Christmas 2024, so they really did only just make the video, but in such a short amount of time, we've already been so impressed by these things. We won't go on about these too much because we have spoken about them at length here on the channel, and we've got a full dedicated video about the Amarok 250s coming in January 2025. Please keep your eye out for that because a lot of people are very interested in these magazines. But simply put, they're a 250 round M4 mid-cap. They're £5 cheaper compared to an EPM1. They're a lot easier to get your hands on compared to an EPM1 at the moment at time of recording. Black EPM1s are sold out everywhere. They come with a removable bumper plate. They've got this lovely textured polymer body. They're just a great performing, great value magazine. They feed really well. They work with a ton of different platforms, but keep your eye out for the full video coming out in January 2025. You're going to want to watch it. Up next, we've got the 100% mechanical Speedsoft rifle. This is the Arc 1. This did release, I believe, in December 2023, so we'll count it because it just about landed in 2024. But also, there were so many major upgrades to the Arc 1 in 2024 that we've basically been calling it the Arc 1 2.0, so it's basically like a whole new product because of the performance difference between what the Arc 1 was in December 2023 to December 2024. Simply put, we've done a full video about this. We've done a full overview of all the new upgrades that come included for free with the Arc 1. So go watch that if you're interested, if you haven't already. But this is, as we said, it's 100% mechanical, no battery needed, and the tank screws right in the back of the gun, so you don't even need a remote line for your HPA tank. They're one of the best out-of-the-box Speedsoft guns on the market. Just go watch our video if you haven't already. So much to talk about with the Arc 1. I'm really impressed by these, and we're really excited for the new release from Arc Airsports / Mech Labs. Are basically the same company, but they've got a new Nexus HPA engine. We mentioned it earlier on in the video. 100% mechanical HPA drop-in engine for M4 platforms coming in, I believe, January 2025 to BZ and across the UK. Expect to see a full video on that because we're really excited about that thing. Up next, we've got the Archwick APC9K GBB, officially licensed from B&T Air. Like everything that Archwick does, this is as close to the real thing as you're going to get. It even uses as many of the real parts you see on an actual APC9K as they possibly can. Like this stock is made to the exact same specs as the real thing does, so you can see it's very, very durable. It's not an easy stock to close. You have to really give it a good whack to get it in there. Don't be afraid. Don't be light on this thing because it's really well constructed. It's a really good quality replica. They put in so much time developing this thing, making sure it's absolutely perfect. If you want more info on the APC9K and the SD2 version, we did an unboxing of both of those in one video. Go check it out if you haven't already on the BZ Tactical channel. And if GBBs aren't your thing, an AEG version is set to release in 2025, and we may even see a HPA engine with that Nexus engine that we mentioned pre-installed coming in 2025. Expect more news from that on the BZ Tactical channel and on our socials as well. We move on to possibly the biggest new brand to land at BZ this year. We've only been stocking them since January, but they already secured 2 or 3 spots on our biggest sellers of 2024 list. They've taken over the channel. It's hard to get through a single BZ YouTube video without mentioning them. It's CTM Tac. They make some of the best quality AAP and Tokyo Marui high cap parts in the game. And in 2024, they had several great new releases. You might expect us to pick the TM Superline slides because we did a full video about that a few months ago. But I'm actually going to go for something that's quite unique, I think. There's nothing really else like it out there, and it is the CTM AAP Modular Upper Kits. Now, unfortunately, we don't have one of these made up with an AAP inside of it to show you, but we do have some images of that flashing up on screen now, thanks to cameraman Luca. But they give a whole new look to the AAP01. There's nothing else quite like it available for the AAP01 pistol. Transforms it into a space blaster build, pretty much. It comes in a range of colors, and CTM have got some new adjustable folding stocks for the modular upper kits, landing at BZ in January, I believe. They may even land in December. They could be available by the time this video comes out, but they're not here at time of recording, so we can't count them. But once those land, I think the modular upper kits are going to be a very, very popular choice with AAP01 owners. And let us know if you want us to do a full video about the modular upper kit and show you the different colors and how they look in a full build. Please do let us know in the comments. And as always, we read these guys. We love your suggestions. We always want to know what you want to see from the channel. Especially in 2025, we're going to be a big, big year for the BZ YouTube channel. And now for possibly the fastest selling item of 2024, it was the EMG Autobot Speedloader. Simply put, this thing sold out within a week. Hundreds of them sold out within a week. So much so that they sold out everywhere. EMG didn't have any left. We couldn't get our hands on any more. We were inundated with questions about the Autobot. I literally had to scramble to make a video about the Autobot on my own while cameraman Luca was on holiday, just because the demand for it was so high. Never really seen anything else like it, especially for a speed loader. But they're just a battery-operated speed loader, auto speed loader that come with 4 different attachments. Very, very similar to the Lilac speed loaders that we started selling about a year ago, except these ones are slightly more powerful because they run on a LiPo or a Li-ion battery rather than AAA batteries, which are what I believe the Lilac loader runs on. So they're a bit more powerful. They can work with EPM1 mags as long as they've been used a little bit. We wouldn't recommend a fresh out of the box, out of the bag EPM1 on an Autobot, but ever since they went out of stock for the past 3 months, at least twice, 2-3 times a week, we get questions from people saying, when are the Autobots coming back in? Why aren't the Autobots on your websites? They're sold out, guys, everywhere. The demand is so high, EMG can't meet them. But they will be back in stock at BZ at some point in 2025. We didn't include it on the list, but another great release from EMG this year was their updated Pit Viper and Sand Viper pistols. So they're more movie accurate to John Wick 4. The brand new updated Pit Viper is one of my favorite pistols that we have here at BZ Tactical right now. Go and check it out on our website if you haven't already. It's absolutely gorgeous. And now for something that made a big boom in the world of impact grenades at the end of 2024. It is the FRAG-C blank firing impact grenades. These are available in 10 different colors. They're just $69.99, a very nice price. I think you can all agree. We did a full video about these about a couple of weeks ago now. Go watch that if you haven't already for more info on why these things are so great. But simply put, a couple of the BZ team bought these from another shop. They were so impressed by how reliably these things go off, how durable they are, how easy they are to use, that they thought we really need to start stocking these here at BZ. So now the latest addition to our line of grenades here at BZ, FRAG-C. Go watch our video if you haven't already. And now for something that won't come as a surprise to anybody because it's probably the most hyped up new release of 2024 in Airsoft. This thing got announced back in March at IWA. We've never quite seen hysteria like it for a new Airsoft product, especially in the time that I've worked here at BZ. People were going crazy for this thing. We posted this on our socials, and the amount of questions and attention we got for it was absolutely mad. It is, of course, the G&G LeVar 15. Now, 2024 was actually a very, very busy year for G&G. They released their new bullpup shotgun. They released their FAR 9 folding rifles. They released a few guns with gate MOSFETs installed. but nothing could outshine the LeVar 15. Not even its shorter, compact version of the LeVar 7. For us, it has to be LeVar 15 as one of the top new products of the year, because for a while you could not get your hands on these things. When they first released, they sold out in an instant. But why are they so popular? Well, it's because in the airsoft world, a lever action gun is quite rare to see. It's very, very hard to pick up a LeVar 15 and not just instantly do that. They're a bit gimmicky. They're a bit like, they're not going to be for everyone. We'll say that up front. These aren't going to be for every different type of player, but if you want a different style of play, you want something a bit more unique, a bit of fun, the LeVar 15 is a great rifle, and it's bloody gorgeous, isn't it? There's nothing else quite like it, or very few things quite like it available in airsoft right now. If you want more info about this, it was a bit of a preview video, and it was very early on in the days of the BZ channel, but it's still our most popular video by far. Go check out our G&G LeVar 15 video linked in the description. Now this next one might be cheating a tiny bit, but it's our video, so shut up in the comments. It's HK Army's new HPA lineup. We've started with the XLP Regulator. This just landed a week or two ago here at BZ at time of recording. Simply put, in the price range, it's in about £100. The XLP is the best HPA regulator we've ever used. We got sent one of these for testing back in the summer. One of our staff members, Joe, has been running this with his HPA gun for several months now. It is the best performing HPA reg on the market at its price range. They have a really impressive refresh rate, and they come in a range of different colours to match your style. And the black regs actually come with a choice of a side port or a top port, depending on how you secure your tank to yourself. So of course, if you've got a reg, you need a remote line as well. HK Army brought out their new flex lines right before the XLP regulators are launched. These are really great quality remote lines, some of the best we've ever seen, and they come in a range of great colours, and they have the hostile branding on them as well, so really good choice if you're looking for a remote line. And to top it off, in 2024 they released their new Alpha Air tanks. These are the lightest tanks that HK Army have ever made. These are carbon fibre wrapped tanks. They're less than a kilo. These are the only tanks in the world that meet the brand new UK regulations for air tanks, at least for airsoft and HPA. They meet the regulations for the UK, the EU and the USA, so you can use these all over the world, and they come in a range of different colours. You can browse them all exclusively at bztactical.co.uk and bzpaintball.co.uk as well. This next entry actually landed officially in the UK on December 28th, 2023, so we think we could just about count it for this list. It is the KWA Lithgow F90. It's officially licensed from Lithgow Arms. It is a GBB. Just look at it, it's absolutely bloody gorgeous. It's got to be my favourite gas blowback that KWA has ever made. It just looks really nice, it shoots really nice, it's really nice to hold. There's not much I can say about it. Maybe we should do a full unboxing video with this thing, because we haven't shown it off on the channel much lately. But yeah, would you like to see us do a KWA F90 unboxing? Let us know in the comments. And up next, we've actually got an item that we've never stocked here at BZ, but it's from a brand that we do stock, and we've had hands-on experience with these things at shows like MOA in Taiwan and IWA in Germany. It is the Lancer Tactical Cthulhu pistol. Basically, the Cthulhu is an upgraded AP01. So if you want an AP01 but you can't be bothered upgrading it yourself, you can get yourself a Lancer Tactical Cthulhu. We love an AP01 here at BZ, so it's not really a surprise that we like the Cthulhu, and they're bringing out some new colours for it in 2025. Plus, we found it really interesting that Action Army only brought out the AP01 a few years ago now, and obviously it's not based on a real pistol, it's their own design. It's very similar to a Ruger, but it is their own design, but they've already got other brands making guns based around that design. Lancer Tactical openly say that this is just like an upgraded AP01. So it's really interesting to see that this platform has grown so much, and other brands are recognizing how customizable and how useful and how great the AP01 is, that they're starting to make their own variants of it. But if you are looking for an upgraded AP01 and you're willing to put the time and effort into it, we do recommend just buying an Action Army AP01 and upgrading it yourself. For more info on that, go check out our AP01 Essential Upgrades video. Up next, we've got PTS. Now this year they released the E9 magazines for MTW9s and Scorpion Evos. Those things sold like crazy back in February, March. We're finally getting some of those back in the next few weeks here at BZ. But we're actually going to go for their new line of Dead Air officially licensed silencers. They're designed to look like the real thing, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. They come in FD or black. There's not too much to say for them, but just look at them. So cool. Some of the best looking silencers on the market. Definitely the best looking silencer, new silencer of 2024. Time for a bit of a cheeky entry here from us at BZ, because we launched our own line of Rebel tactical flashlights back in April 2024. Of course, we are going to be a bit biased, but these genuinely are a great value range of tactical flashlights for both pistols and for rifles. If you want a full overview of the entire Rebel tactical flashlight range, go check out our brand new video. It's now live on the BZ Tactical YouTube channel. And not to mention, both BZ and Rebel Precision both launched some brand new, pretty cool merchandise in 2024. If you want to look super cool in 2025, go get yourself a brand new Rebel or BZ dry fit t-shirt. Maybe even a BZ headband as well while you're at it. As always, Tokyo Marui had a great year in 2024. They're already set to have a great year in 2025 with some great new releases coming out. But in 2024, their most popular new product, at least from what we saw, was the G17 Gen 5 MOS pistol. We had these for literally a matter of hours because they sold out so quick, but we're really impressed by these things, and a gorgeous little pistol. I wish we had one to show off to you right now, but hopefully we'll get these back in stock in 2025. Now moving on to a giant of the GBB world, it is of course Vega Force Company. BZ are the UK distributor for Vega Force Company as of early 2024, and this is an item that we actually haven't had in stock yet here at BZ, but we've seen it at MOA a couple of times, and we also saw it at IWA in Germany earlier in 2024, and we're thoroughly impressed by it. It's the absolutely gorgeous AK-74M. It's hard to pick just one new release from VFC this year, but we had to go with this gas blowback AK. It's absolutely gorgeous. We love the KWA variant of this, but VFC smashed it out of the park with the AK-74M this year. But another massive highlight was sure for VFC in 2024 was when the CEO, Vega himself, flew all the way from Taiwan to the UK to visit the BZ shop back in June for BZ Fest 2024. Hopefully we can have them back in 2025 for our next BZ Fest event, and hopefully we'll also be stocking a bigger range of VFC guns in 2025. And finally, last but not least, the newest brand to land here at BZ only came in November 2024, but we've been nothing but impressed by them. It is, of course, Wolverine and Heretic Labs. This year, they brought out their 308 DMR range. Absolutely gorgeous bit of kit. If you're looking for a HP DMR without putting all the work in of converting something, then this is the gun for you. It works beautifully like all of their HPA guns do. They also brought out the Article 3, which we were really impressed by. We did a full unboxing video of that recently on the channel. Go watch it if you haven't already. But that is essentially an Article 1 with a stock on the back of it. So we had to go with the 308 DMR, but they've already got some interesting stuff in 2025. Of course, when that shotgun releases, we are going to do a full video about it here on the BZ channel. And that was our list. What a strong year it was for Airsoft 2024. Ton of great new products, but we want to know, what was your favorite new product of the year? It could be something that we mentioned in this video, something that we didn't even mention at all. Do let us know in the comments, and you can tell us what you're excited for in 2025. There's already been a ton of new products announced for 2025 that we're excited for, and we're doing a full list of those on January 1st. So make sure you subscribe so you can watch that, like this video. As always, thanks for watching, guys.